Hey all! So recently I made a video about the things we do every day that makes our life more fun, exciting, and basically helps you to be a better person. And somewhere along the lines, I've shared that one of the things that I do that helps me to build confidence is basically I keep a to-do list, and so I plan 3 things I'm gonna do during the day, no matter how little it is, basically like making my bed, working out, or like eating an apple or something. And then I write those things down in my I did it list. So I got a question regarding that. What happens when you create a plan and somewhere along the way you cheat or you fail, and after that it feels like you take one step forward to make your life better, but then you cheat, you fail, and then you feel miserable, basically like taking 2 steps back. And my take on it all is like, hey, my ways don't necessarily have to work for you. If it works for me and like, oh, I like it, it's good for me, it doesn't mean that it's gonna work for everyone. Two, I think too often we dwell on our failures. Uh, I will take like my example of giving sessions. My first 2 sessions I've ever gave to people that I started working, and I had like I'm counseling people, giving them like work and questioning them, and like so basically helping to look inside so that they would realize the things about themselves and be better and stuff. Uh, my first 2 sessions were a failure, not because I was really bad at it, but because I didn't realize that the subject we were taking on and the subject the lady wanted to take on was too big for her. And I felt like I just agree with everything, and that was my fault. Like I fucked up on that part, and I failed. So I failed two first sessions, and she wanted a refund. That's okay. But for me back then, it was like, damn it, like that's my first session, and I'm failing, and they want a refund. Can I really do this? If I would have dwelled on that and like, man, maybe I'm really bad, and if I would have started questioning myself, it would have been really bad where I probably wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be giving sessions. I would be done with that career and take something else or work in the office or just go to university or whatever. But I didn't. I didn't dwell, and I just kept learning and I kept doing, and we learned through failure. So you find what's good for you. If you like think that making a plan for you and sticking up to it is not going to work, don't do that. Don't chase the things that are not good for you. Like, come on, people should chase happiness. Like happiness is the one thing that really matters. And the rest, the money, sure, we all need it to survive, but it's not gonna make you happy when you look at it big terms. And I think that one of the bigger things is that there are tons of things we are really bad at. I'm not successful at math, I'm not really good at reading in public, and like there's tons of different things. But if I find one thing that I'm good at, just find that one thing and do that for the rest of your life. And it doesn't have to be necessarily one. Just explore, research, and do tons of like, how old are you? Like, you don't have to answer, but basically answer to yourself. Uh, you have tons of time to just go explore, try new things, fail, see what you like, see what you don't like, and through all that time, experience as much as possible, find the thing that you love and just do that. If you think that, okay, I want to do this, but planning will not work to help you get there, find a way around it. Do something else. Don't do planning, It's not necessarily. And then, if all these, like, okay, yeah, but, what if that doesn't work, right? Another thing I would suggest people to look at is basically, okay, I plan to do this thing, and somewhere along the way I cheat, I fail, and I feel bad about it. Few things. Who are you accountable to? Like, are you trying to show off for others because you want their approval, you want their acknowledgement, or are you trying to do this for yourself, to achieve something in life, to get somewhere where you want to be? Who are you accountable for? Someone else that you want to impress or like be there for them and have them like, hey, you did it, cool. Or are you doing it for yourself? And if you're doing it for yourself, why? Why are you doing this? Ask why everywhere. Why is this girl making a video? Why is she on YouTube? Why am I going to work today? Why do I want to do this? Why do I want to plan? Why do you want to plan? Why do you want to get a goal? Find your why. Answer question yourself about tons of things. And basically inside those questions, like, okay, what might be some of the reasons that I'm planning this? What might be some of the reasons that I'm failing? Why am I feeling miserable when I fail or I cheat? And your answers will get you basically to a point where you either want to be in control of your life, you want to be acknowledged by someone else. And apart from wanting to be in control or being acknowledged, I would also suggest looking at 6 basic human needs. Are you planning to get some certainty about your life and feel better and secure as a person? Or are you planning to get more variety in your life? Like, hey, I want some new adventures, so let's plan this thing and let's do it. Are you planning and doing this to get more connection and love with people and like, you're just wanting to get that approval and feeling good and safe? Or are you doing for more feeling like significance, feeling like you're important, like you're better, like you're doing good? And, like there's also like personal development. Are you planning things to be better as a person, work on yourself, work on your abilities, and create yourself as a better person? Or are you planning to get contribute to others and just give more? We always have like 2 out of those 6 human needs: certainty, uncertainty, connection and love, significance, personal connection, and also personal development and contribution. From those 6, 2 of them are on the top. Find the ones that are most important to you and try to satisfy them. And if planning doesn't seem to be there, like planning is not working, but that goal that you want to achieve is there, go for it at some other angle, and that will work. I guess the most important part of it all, like your goal, the thing that you want to reach, is that it doesn't matter how you do it. What matters is that you want to do it, you have that, like you're gonna get it no matter what. Timing, when, how, doesn't matter. What matters is that you're gonna achieve that no matter what, and that thing is gonna make you happy, and the journey on the way is the main thing. What you do to get that, the things you do to grow, to feel better as a person, to learn, is the most important thing. So yeah, fail is okay. Failure is okay because it's gonna let you learn, and if you lose, that's okay. You're gonna get better eventually. Like it's gonna be a lesson, and it might seem like a really bad thing right now, but look at the big picture. You're not accountable to other people. You are doing it for yourself because you wanted something for yourself. Eventually, the biggest thing is, why are you going after your goal? Is it worth it? And your why has to be your drive. Basically, that's gonna get you moving, and you're just gonna go for it. And planning doesn't have to be the main thing. Failing is okay because it's gonna help you learn. And if you try something like, hey, can you help me? And you hear people saying no, that's okay. Sometimes hearing a no will actually get you to a better place. And cheating your way through, if that helps you to get your goal, if that helps to get what you want, that's okay. Like, hey, sometimes cheating, like that might give you a short-term dopamine, like, hey, cool, I did it, people think that thing. But eventually, just be honest with yourself. Like, it doesn't matter. So what if you cheat? So what if you did that a few times and, okay, you feel miserable. But eventually, like, you have to just stop dwelling on it and just go after the thing you want. The thing is, like, no one gives a fuck. I fucked up a few times when I gave sessions. No one cares. I fucked up in school, and I'm like, if I would think about it, I tried to please too many people too many times, and I don't feel good about myself doing that. But so what? I just leave it in the past. I don't dwell on it, and right now I am in the now, and I just try to do as much as possible to just get what I want and do what I want and do what I love. So my main take is like, hey, there are tons of things we're bad at, but just as well there are tons of things that you are good at, and you alone will know that. If you don't know it yet, try to explore as much as possible, do new things, try out new things, and you will find it. And eventually, when you find it, just do that for the rest of your life. Like, if it makes you happy, if you love what you do, do that. And how you're gonna get there doesn't matter. But that's my take on it. So, yeah. Please share your thoughts in the comments, and we'll go from there.